This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on last season's national champions, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
Entering play call screen.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Formation. Over. Error 5 hat. 3 step. Cover 3 drop.
Keeping it on the ground here. Just a small gain with a 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there. But give credit to that defensive line, those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. A stop at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
On the run, it's Diggs. He's got the first and still going. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that 1st down.
It's a shotgun run call. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. They'll run it here. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. That's the 2nd play. The good was a big drive, but it's slowed down now. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Going to try to use his legs here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. Across the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Panthers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They have taken the lead in the semifinal game.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not through the ball. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. They start this playoff game with a pass. On the move now. Fires it on the move. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
BearrR 5 categories. You have 15 options. Cover 3. A drop is selected.
1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bringing pressure. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! They bring him down, but a solid game here on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. An important 4th down conversion coming here in the red zone. Trying to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Cover 1 Robert. Cover 2. Cover 1 Robert press.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for 6. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start his defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle. It's Turner. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Turner. Breaking tackles and going. Impressive spin there. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the 1st down. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the 1st down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Entering play call and to drill. There are 10 categories.
Getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Selected. Post.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. And it's Pittsburgh with the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far.
Options. ISO is selected.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Here's a point after attempt.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
There are three step.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets some space around the 30. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators honest. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Escapes the pocket. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Ready, set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He shreds the tackle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open. That's the 20. He steps out short of the end zone at the 7. And what a play.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
There are 3 categories. You have 18 options.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
There are 3 step.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
There are 5 categories.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Cover 3 drop is selected.
He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Diggs. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Trying to find room. It's Diggs. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job.
He's in the clear at the 10.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. The Panthers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
A short completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Entering
Obvious
play
call there. You cannot
right,
rough up the quarterback like that. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Entering
We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back in motion now.
Slugger. Post.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Post.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Hicks. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Gets the first and still running. They bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this room.
Entering play call.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Short cross. Hot roots.
Looking to throw here. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Entering
And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return.
Cover four quarters.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Ball handed off. Not much on that play. Brought down short. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Diggs. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Entering play call, you have 7 options.
They'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25.
There are 3 categories. You have 18 options. ISO is selected.
And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game. This offense continues to roll. You wonder, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Looking to throw it on first down. Swarm with a pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense.
Short draw.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. And they'll get him down that time. The Panthers will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Slug go. Short crawl. Posts it.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas.
Entering
they make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff. Working with the lead, it comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Slug go. Goes.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab by the receiver. That's a good tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Caught near the sticks. It's Robinson.
Entering.
Read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Hit getting set for the first and 10 coming up. They keep him off balance with a run. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line scrimmage.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Touchdown, Panthers. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
There are 5 categories. You have 36 options. 3 stack.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks into open space. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Cover 4 drop. Cover 4 drop.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. The back's got it. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Ray moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That pass is caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
BearrR 5 categories. You have 15 options. Cover 3 drop is selected.
Can he get there on the ground? Fights through the tackler. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. A solid run. Good for first down yardage.
Options. Cover 3 drop is selected.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Incomplete. Second down.
You have 15 options. Cover 3 drop is selected.
No press here. The defense backing away. He escapes the pocket. The quarterback looking to scramble. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's looking deep here. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Turner. Gets into space at the 50. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty.
BearrR 3 categories. You have 18
Crucial roughing the passer call
ISO
and now
is
set the
selected.
offense up first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Empty backfield now. They go for 2. And he'll set up to throw. The pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. And Kirk, it's Pittsburgh on top. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Now comes the offense set to take over here. They'll run it from the gun. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Entering play call
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27. You set it down after that completion.
15 options. Cover 3 drop is selected.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
So first and 10 play.
You have 15 options. Cover 3 drop is selected.
They'll try the right here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Entering play call.
Another positive run on first and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
On the move now. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Try and muscle for the first down. You make the tackle inside the 30. First down there.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that play moves him in the scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. Heads up, the offense now operating in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Play call, free, step BearrR 5 categories. You have vertical Miguel, middle third.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a...
Enter, call, resume. Entering, cancel, pop-up waiting for your...
Trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Ramp down the middle. It's Hicks. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. New center down to the offense. First and 10.
Short call, audible.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. He's found some room with the 45. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Entering, full flats.
First and 10 now for the offense.
Short cross. Goes. Zed. Audible.
From the shotgun, drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Entering play call
For first down yardage.
categories.
The Panthers come to the line to try to fresh set it down.
SilK. Short cross.
Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, hit. This offense is still clicking. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Enter middle over BearrR 5-3-3 stack.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense.
Vertical hook L.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Yeah, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for 3rd and 4. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Incompletion brings up 3rd down for the offense.
Cover 3 drop is selected.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's 3rd down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
To get it down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Fights through a tackle. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football. A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining.
Free key. You have 3 options. When free key is selected. Formation. Nickel. Over. 3-3 stack.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for
Entering
this season's
custom
ultimate
screen,
college
you have
football
three
game.
options.
We will see
Stats
you
selected.
at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
View highlights. Entering highlights screen. Generic list item.